Hey, I'm Gervais. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm terrified. We had a mostly decent season, but the last little run that we went on towards the end of the season really scares me. It really just disrupted my confidence in ways that I didn't think could happen. Way too many losses after the trade deadline. I wasn't expecting to be a buyer this quickly, but our team performed well enough that it put us in the position to buy, so I figured that I would treat them. I figured that I would say, hey, you guys performed so well, I'm going to give you a little snack. Give you some food to play with. And then they just lost. Like, too many losses. So, here we are. Now we get to play Connor McDavid and his Edmonton Oilers, as he's in the prime of his career. So before we jump into this series, I'm going to toy around with the lines a little bit here. Let's hit best lines and I'm just going to mess around with this. I wish I had a better game plan. I want to stick with what worked throughout the season. There's Balcers, Krejci, Meyer. Okay, they're back to the +5, which is great because we desperately needed that. We need all the help we can get here. I want more than a +1 on the second line, though. Matt Barzal on the second line is great for us. I really wish they had a +3. Is Barzal... So it says Barzal's a first line forward, and Krejci's a second line forward, but that's only a +3 there. Is there any way I can get the top to be +5 with other players here? Krejci... Balcers. Oh, this is interesting. Do I disrupt? Oh, man. Do I disrupt what we did this entire season and do a sniper, playmaker, sniper first line, and then on the second line... Yeah, Timo Meier says he's a second line forward. Second line. Depth. I'm down to try this out. Or we could have Eugene Martin play with... I'd like Eugene Martin to play with a sniper. That's the only thing. Martin ended up having 4 goals and 25 assists. Really not great production, but I mean, he's only 18 years old, so there's lots of room for growth there. I do, in the future, at least want to put him with a sniper. Maybe he'll be with Puljujärvi next year. When is Puljujärvi signed till? Oh, Puljujärvi only has 1 year left. But I do plan on re-signing Puljujärvi. Like, I traded for him when he's an RFA. I'm not just going to let him go. I think I'll roll with this for the forwards. Do I have any forwards that are scratched that I might want in here? Latunov, maybe, at some point. He's a power forward. His defense really isn't that good. Speaking of defense, let's go. Yep, Pellick Drysdale. Yep, this works for me. It's good defense. Like, this is a decent defense. Got 87, 86, 87, 82, 88, 82. So I'm fine with this. The lines look fine. If we check out the power play here, what can I do to get a +5 on the first unit? Because if there's going to be an opportunity to score on special teams or to stop goals on special teams, as far as the penalty kill goes, I have to make sure we're doing that. So let me toy around with the power play real quick and see what I can come up with. One thing that's annoying here, I know that the top one's +5 now and this one's 0, but I'm not done messing around here. I just wanted to say my thoughts. It says that the carry dump bias doesn't match for Eugene Martin there, and the power play strategy is neutral. But where do I actually see that in here? I can see the carry dump bias. Clearly says player preference balanced, current coach carry. How do I see the power play scheme? How the hell am I supposed to know who fits our power play? It's frustrating. Anyway, I'll be right back again. Now it's doing this bullshit again where it says it's 0 and then I can move him somewhere else. And when I move him, it goes back to 0 even though it says it's +1. Definitely not frustrating at all. Okay, I think this is what I'm going to roll with here. I did put Eugene Martin on the power play. Hopefully he can do something with some offensive time. I have 2 snipers with him in Balcers and Puljujärvi. It's only +1. I have Chara back there. I know he's 45 years old in this, but if you look, his endurance there at the bottom in the center is still a 92. It seems like he's going to be able to handle a lot of ice time, or at least I'm hoping he can, because if not, we're out in the first round. Let's take a look at a 4-man. Nah, I don't want to waste my time doing this, but it's not time wasted, it's time used. We got to care about winning here. Give me 1 sec. No. Oh my god. All right, my dudes, I've done literally every single combination of players. You can't believe how long I just sat here for to try to do this, and there's no way to get either of these up to a +3. It just can't be done. So I'm leaving this the way it is. Penalty kill, we got to use the gritty guys. Oh, I really wish we had better players for the penalty kill. Oh, man. It's the penalty kill that killed us over the season. I got to get some pluses here. I sort. Let's go all skaters. Sort by defense. Who are the defensive guys? That'll do it. No one fucking good at defense. Even our defensemen are good at defense. And that's my first pairing defenseman. God. No wonder we're blowing leads. Hjalmarsson's my best defensive defenseman. Oh, am I too woke with this? Going for the top 5s? Fuck, dude. Whatever. We'll roll with what was working, at least. What was working a little bit. But let's see who I need on the penalty kill here. Hjalmarsson, Pelech, Chara. Ooh, Lozon, our defenseman. Hjalmarsson. Oh, there's no Pelech here. That seems obvious. Okay, still no pluses here, which is a shame. So those are our best defensive defensemen. And then the forwards. I do want to use our grindy forwards. Like, I don't want to be using skill guys on the penalty kill. They're going to get so gassed and tired. I can't sort just by forwards. That's a shame. Meyer. Yeah, see. Okay, LeBanc, Donato. We could use Krejci, one of our top centers. He's literally our top center, though. Meyer's on the second line now. I could afford to use him. Let's go Meyer, LeBanc, Donato. Can one of them play center? They kind of all suck at face-offs except for Donato. Donato is left wing center, though. Meyer, LeBanc, Donato. Is it worth it to use Puljujärvi? He's on the second line as well. I don't need a sniper on there. Heinen. Meyer, LeBanc, Donato, Heinen. Oh, I want Paquette there. I'll leave them. Oh, those are already the top 4. Jesus Christ. Who is the worst defensive warrant? Okay, 87, 87. That's really good. 84, 84. Face-offs are 80. If I were to take Heinen off and put Meyer, who's 90 defensive awareness, does it get any better? It goes 0. Oh, this is a struggle. No wonder our penalty kill sucks so bad. I need a Patrice Bergeron up in this bitch. He can join the crew of former Bruins I have here in Krejci and Chara. No, I'll go back to what it was. Okay, that does that one. Now we're on to the 5-on-3, or at least the 3-man penalty kill. Could be a 4-on-3. This is where we got to have the best guys on, regardless of how much ice time they're getting. These are guys that got to kill penalties. There's our best centers. Krejci. How do our defensive defensemen... I guess Char's not a defensive defenseman. Pelech? Will you be not -2? Oh my god, this is dreadful. Who can I put out here? Is it because he's not a right defenseman? What if I put Drysdale out there? Okay, I'm almost happy that didn't work, to be honest. I guess, like, are they automatically bad because they're on a 5-on-3 penalty kill? What can I possibly do to make this better? Shot blocking and stick checking are good with Paquette. 85, 86. 86, 90s Krejci. That's why he's out there. Yeah, I want Paquette out there anyway. Let's do this. At least they're zeroed. This sucks. Extra skaters. Yep, we'll do Barzal and Meyer. They're on different lines. So that works with me. Goalies. We need Tuukka Rask to be clutch in these playoffs. We really need him to be clutch in these playoffs. So here we go. We have, again, the line chemistry is great as far as offense goes. If Krejci doesn't end up working out on the first line, or I guess not Krejci in general, but if we're not winning the first couple of games, I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Balcers will probably go down to the third line. I'll put Barzal on the first because he's actually a first liner, and I'll deal with the chemistry letdowns. We're just going to let our best players be our best players and put them where they probably should be. Same deal here. I'll throw Hjalmarsson up on the first line and see what we can do with the rest of it. PK Subban's injured right now. He should be coming back soon. Actually, let's check on that to see when he actually does come back. Returning May 2nd. What's the date right now? Oh, he's not coming back soon. Oh, it's April 9th. So he wouldn't be coming back probably till the 3rd round, maybe. So as we frequently do, I'm going to assign our scout first before we do any sort of simming, because As much as I would like to win the playoffs right now, you always have to be thinking about the future. So let's make sure everyone's scouting for potential. Dupont, let's get you scouting some homies here. So since we've actually made the playoffs, our first round pick is going to be somewhere between 16 and 31. So I guess I want to prioritize those guys, make sure we're getting a good pick with our first pick. So let's make sure we have the early guys scouted. There's a bust. Wow, we have so many scouts in the OHL and none of these guys are scouted. Not scouted completely, at least. Okay, one thing I saw while I was doing that, which I do just want to point out real quick, is that we've got some gems to be taken in this upcoming draft. 2 left wingers and a right defenseman, another offensive right defenseman. I will want to take all 3 of these guys. Is there anyone really standing out in the late picks? No, I've got no medium elites later. There's our gems. Any low elites or anything? Yeah, these guys are close enough. I could maybe take one of these 2 dudes. You never know what they're going to turn into. There's another. Oh, never mind. We already knew about that gem. Top 6 medium forwards. Again, these guys are early first round, though. Like, we got to improve on our scouting here. I'm just going to hope for the best, I guess, as far as the draft goes. But I've been delaying long enough here. Let's get into this simulation. Again, I'm terrified. You got to believe, though, I have the wrong attitude going into this. Yeah, let's sim it up. All right. We'll sim our first period here. All right, we're up 2-1. There you go. Puljujärvi, welcome to the team. I know you've already played a few games for us, but it's always nice to have a new addition open up the scoring. Thomas Hertl and then Jones. He's firmly in the NHL now, I imagine, and he got their first goal, beat Tuukka Rask. We are playing Jonathan Bernier, too. Edmonton has a really good team, as we saw at the end of the last episode. All right, let's simulate to the third here. Nothing. Period sim complete. All right, let's hold it down. I'm just going to play it right here. Let's go ×8 and see what happens. Shots are even. Oh, McDavid ties it. There he is. Here we go, power play. Our good power play. No, you're +5, and for what? Shots are still even, real close. We got a close game. 2 minutes left. All right, game 1's going to overtime. Someone's got to say something in the locker room. We need Big Z to say something. I guess it's only game 1, but all right, let's see if the boys can close it out here. Another power play. Jeez, wasted opportunities. Another power play. Come on. Boys, what's going on? Look at the shots now. They were even. It was like 26-26, I think. This overtime's all us. They haven't had a shot in forever. No. Scary power play. Oh, my God. All right. San Jose and Edmonton going to double overtime here. Let's keep going. Wow, look at the shots. Let's go here, kids. Come on. No, I don't like seeing when they have a power play because they have McDavid. Oscar Klefbom on Tuukka Rask, and the Oilers will take a 1-0 series lead. Let's see our 3 stars here. Bernier, 957 save percentage. Yeah, McDavid. Oh, he didn't get an assist on that final goal, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he was just a distraction on the ice on the power play and Klefbom got left wide open. So that's a shame, but it's just one game. Plenty of time to come back here. Jamie Drysdale got injured. That sucks really bad. Let's see how injured he is. I guess they're going to have to evaluate him. Oh, jeez. Let's advance to game 2 and then check the injury report in case it's just a minor injury. Oh, one thing I do want to do, actually, is normally I have, by default for the regular season, I have it set so that, yeah, right here, NHL injury return warning, I want it to be when they're playable. Because in the playoffs, if it's only a minor injury, you're playing. That's how it's going to be. So let's back out of this and see how injured Drysdale is here. Returning April 15th. So that actually is soon. He can play. It's not playable. He got drilled in the noggin. Got 2 D-men out with concussions, 2 right defensemen. And now we have no natural right defenseman on our roster. Oh, no. All right, I'm going to keep the lines the same, at least as far as the forward lines go. Now let's put Chalmerson up here. That's a -2. Oh, dear. They all shoot left, huh? We'll put Hjalmarsson on his offside. Put Pelech second pairing. I don't want him to be third pairing. He's an 82. Oh. Yeah, okay, this is a +3. So we'll do that. Man, it really just soils everything when he gets injured, huh? Pull your RB there. Donato LeBanc. I want Danton Heinen to be there, I think, instead of Cuckoo. So no more +5 on the power play. Not that it mattered last game. Penalty kill, whatever. Yeah, we'll leave all this other stuff. I think that's fine. Okay, let's sim the next one here. If we lose this one, we're getting drastic. I don't know. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what it means. First period. God damn it. Kyle Turris. Jesus, you're actually decent. Okay, well, we'll take our lumps and we'll come back in the second period. Let's go. It's okay. We got one. Draisaitl. He shows up in this series. Timo Meier is able to do something on the second line. Still no power play goals for us, to clarify. Let's get through this third period. We got to get something, kids. We got to own this. There it is. Cedric Paquette, fourth liner. Let's go. Don't let them get power plays. It's so lethal. Edmonton gets a power play. Here we go. Come on. Come on. No. Not like this. It's so close till the end. All right, 2 1-goal games. The first one in overtime. San Jose Sharks are down 2-0. I didn't even look at the 3 stars. Whatever. I'm angry. I'm coaching with emotion now. Let's see what we can do about our lines here. Barzal wants to be on the first line. Meyer is down from an 87 to an 86, so that's sad. We'll put these 3 on the first line. Rudolph Balcers, you're a third liner now. Kevin LeBanc is a 2-way forward. Do I put Eugene on the second line? The rookie? Give him some ice time? I'm sure the fans are just clamoring for it. Ryan Donato could also go on the third line. He's got good passing. Almost 90 offensive awareness and a decent shot. You know what? I'll do that. Yeah. Let's do this. We'll go... Oh, Balcer's down to the fourth line. That's kind of sad for him, but whatever. He's one of those dudes. You're on the first line or you're on the fourth line. There's no in between. Is there any way I can make the second line +3? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, I'm fine with that. Yep, defense can stay like this. Honestly, we've allowed 3. I mean, I guess you want to allow fewer than 3, but 3 goals doesn't sound terrible. That's average. That's surmountable. Man. Our power play isn't clicking, so I don't know. I don't know the answer. All the players there are so good. Like, they're the power play guys. Maybe I do switch up our defense. Ugh, not doing that. Pelech Chara? +1 to all 3 of them? Let's try it out. Let's try it. Same to next game. All right, game 3. We have no one that's over a point per game through 2 games. Oh, okay. We really got to win this game. It's only happened a few times where a team has come down being down 3-0. Oh, that's not a good start. Darnell Nurse, Zach Cassian again. No power play goals, but goals are goals no matter how you get them. Second period. There we go. Got one back. Thomas Hertl banging away at the crease. It's a 1-goal difference, and we really came back on the shots that period as well. I think we were down like 12-8 or something in the first period. Is there a way to see that? There's not. Oh well. You can rewind and see. Let's keep this momentum, carry it into the third, and try to win this game here. They're coming back in shots. They scored again. Can't give them the power play in the third period. Oh, it hurts. Oh, I'm dying. Look at the angles these goals are being scored from. Tuukka, what's happening? Don't do it. You do it now. God, why was that power play so short? Oh, man, we're... Okay, James Neal. You don't have to... Jesus. You don't have to do that, you douche. I'm sorry, James Neal. All right, McDavid, first star. Jonathan Bernier again. I bet you he was a star the second game. I should have checked. This guy's going to win the Conn Smythe. Holy, what's going on? What's happening? Who's shooting? Who's not? Hertl shooting. Yep. No, no one's shooting that much. 1 shot apiece down there. Anyone hitting? Pelech's hitting a lot. Yeah, the grindy guys. That makes sense. Face-off percentage. Winning face-offs. We had one player below 50%. What's happening? How do you fix it? Let's advance to the next game. Maybe, yes, there it is. Jamie Drysdale's back. We're going to best lines it. Advance again. Okay. Best lines. Maybe I'll just leave the best lines. Is that insane? Is it that simple? This looks really good, though. I'm going to keep our top. I'm going to leave the forward lines. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, here's what we're doing. Okay, I'm going to leave the forward lines as they are. I'm going to return our defense to the defense core that has all the chemistry. I'm going to leave our forwards as best lines because your boy doesn't know how to fix this. I'm leaving everything else best lines. The power play, the penalty kill, everything is just going to be best lines. Oh, man, I really don't want to get swept. Let's simulate it. Wow, we get 2 goals in the first, but they're like, nah, doesn't matter. Draisaitl, Grigorenko, James Neal. I do like that we followed up quickly here. We're down by 3 in an elimination game, and they're like, nah, the boys are coming back here. Ryan Donato gets one. Eugene Martin gets his first playoff goal from dead center, right in the slot, finding those open areas. Let's sim the second here. Okay, this is really something. We got to win. It's win or go home. It's our first year back in the playoffs since we decided we're going to rebuild. Sure, yeah, it came a little quicker than we thought it would be, but that doesn't give us an excuse to get swept in the first round. So let's get a goal here. Let's just play hockey. Let's play our game. Let's think of the team we were in the first half of the season, and let's do this. Come on. Does my speech mean nothing to you? Come on. Oh, okay. Well, oh, God. Oh, no. It was such a good season. It was such a good start to the season. And then I tried to help the boys out by giving them more firepower to work with. And this happens. 3 stars. Are you there, Jonathan Bernier? Can you hear me? Yes. Yes, of course. You're there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Swept in the first round. I want to say it's okay, but it's not. You know, we're a young team, mostly young. We're trending young, I should say, despite, you know, having a 45-year-old defenseman. But the future's looking bright. Maybe I was trying to fool myself too much. I actually want to look at the stats of the Edmonton Oilers and Jonathan Bernier here. Oops, that's season stats. Player stats. Let's go here. Edmonton Oilers. So who's crushing us? They have 4 point per game or better players. But most importantly here, Jonathan Bernier, 948 save percentage. Us averaging 1.5, well, I guess 1.6, give us the benefit of the doubt. Us averaging 1.6 goals per game in a playoff series is simply not good enough. 7 goals in 4 games. It's not good enough. Jonathan Bernier was drafted higher than I realized. He was a first rounder. It's like Spencer Knight territory. I hope Spencer, I was going to say, I hope Spencer Knight turns out better than Jonathan Bernier, but Jonathan Bernier is an 89 overall. So I would love for Spencer Knight to turn into Jonathan Bernier, at least in this game. Let's see who's turning up in the playoffs so far. Wow, Kyle Connor, over 2 points a game. Okay, well, I guess I'll simulate up to the draft here. In the next episode, I'll do the draft and free agency. So let's sim up to the draft and we'll look at the play. Oh, you know what I got to do? I got to do scouting stuff every time. All right, our scouts are all set up. Now we'll sim to the draft here. Oh, good. PK Subban's available to play. That's good. He gained morale. Well, I'm happy someone has good morale. Because I sure don't. Not really leading by example, but at least these guys can't hear me. All right, so the Florida Panthers win the cup. And the Charlotte Checkers, I believe that's Carolina's AHL team, wins the Calder. We'll go through the other awards here in just a moment. Where are we drafting? Do we have anything in the top 16? No, we have no first round picks from teams that were draft lottery eligible. So let's check out our awards here. Let's see who's retired. Anyone for us? Just the San Jose Barracuda. So one of our AHL coaches has retired. All right, what pick do we have here? Draft board. So our projected picks, we're picking 17th. We got 2 second rounders, 3 third rounders, a 4th, 3 6th, and a 7th. So we got 6 picks in the top 100. As promised here, let's take a look at our awards for the 2022 season. All right, so obviously Florida won the Cup. We already knew Carolina won the President's Trophy from last episode. So it was Florida-Winnipeg in the final. I guess Kyle Connor just continued to score in the playoffs. We'll look at the playoff scoring too to see just how many points he got and obviously how many points other players got. Ovi with the Art Ross. It's just insane at his age. Crosby and Ovechkin, they just wind back the clock in back-to-back years. Ovi won the Hart as well. Rasmus Dahlin won the Norris. Good for him. Lady Bing goes to Pasternak. Oh, yeah, there he is. Vyacheslav Bobrovsky. That's the guy we wanted. He ended up winning the Calder, so I'm going to have to check what his overall is to see how much he grew over the course of the season, because that's the guy we wanted, and St. Louis said, nah, we're not trading that pick. Jonathan Huberdeau won the Conn Smythe, so good for him. Vasilevsky, add another Vezina trophy to your trophy case. The Jennings as well. Wow, he won the Vezina and they were the team with the fewest goals allowed. I guess they kind of go hand in hand, but that doesn't really happen super often. There's the Masterton to Damon Severson. Jack Adams to, let's say, Bill Walton. Why not? Kopitar wins another Selke. Again, another guy won back the clock. Just kind of, if you look at that list right there, those are, when you think of, hey, who won the Selke? Those guys. One of those guys. Ted Lindsay. Ovechkin wins it as well. And Maurice Richard. Ovi again. We already knew that one. Okay, let's look at our playoff scoring here. All right, so, wow, yeah, Kyle Connor, 37 points in 22 games, 14 of them being goals. I'm surprised he didn't win the Conn Smythe. I guess Huberdeau's right there behind him, and he won a cup, but Huberdeau had 6 more games played and had 6 fewer points. I guess it's not too often that the Conn Smythe goes to a player who doesn't win, but I'm pretty sure it's happened before. There's Pierre-Luc Dubois. I got to imagine that's his centerman. We have left winger, centerman for the 2 left wingers up there. Aho, despite not making the final, was 5th in points. Actually, yeah, there's a lot of Canes here. Nakash, Teravainen, and Svechnikov. There's Keith Yandel, the high-scoring defenseman in the playoffs. Will do whatever it takes to win or be on a winning team, but lacks loyalty. That doesn't sound like Keith Yandel at all. I bet he's the most loyal dude ever. Guy's great. And let's see if Jonathan Bernier ended up having the highest save percentage. Did we boost his stats? Not quite, 933. So someone was able, actually they went down in the next series. They lost in 5 games. So let's actually take a look at our playoff bracket here and see how it all went down. So there we are in the West, got swept by Edmonton. LA beat Nashville, and then LA ended up beating Edmonton, taking on Winnipeg in the conference final. Wow, Carolina, oh man, how heartbreaking. Carolina wins in 7 games, loses in 7 games. What a hard-fought battle they had there. Oh, wow, but look at Florida. Wow, amazing. I didn't even click in my head when I was looking at the player stats. Florida played 28 games. They 1-7, 1-7, 1-7, 1-7. What a battle. Honestly, that's probably why Huberdeau won the Conn Smythe. Dude just kept battling the entire time. Wow, good for them. Very exciting. Well, obviously, that's going to be the end of it here. We're going to go through the draft and free agency and stuff and re-signing our players next season. And I just got bummed out again. You know, I was so excited for, wow, no way, 7 games. And then I realized that we're the 2022 San Jose Sharks out in the first round. It's not good enough. So in the next episode, we're going to see what we can do to continue our upward trajectory, get an even better record next season, and hopefully make it past the first round of the playoffs, because we've established that we're a playoff team. We got to prove that this wasn't just a one-off, and next episode is the next step, if you will. We got to prove to our fans that we're the real deal. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.